Alright, here we are with a classic illustrated comic book. And this is comic book number 68 on Julius Caesar by William Shakespeare. Okay, they took all the old books and turned them into comic books. You can see, not too bad for the cover, for the age and everything. This one here, as you can see, is 1950. Alright. Now I'll take you right through this nice and slowly so that if you want to, you can always just pause the video and read what it has to say. Okay, this also helps helps collectors, to see the condition of the inside of the comic book. Oh, this one's got a whole lot of writing here. Sometimes it's just cool to see how they worded things back then. A lot of people just like looking at the pictures and stuff because pictures can tell a story too. And they do such a wonderful job at illustrating, and they can actually get emotions. You can see emotions by their face expressions and everything. So that helps to tell the story. It's not only just a comic book, but it's part of literature and history because it's part of the real book. It's a comic form of the real book. And it's also a beautiful work of art. Delicately trying to turn the pages. It's really nice to see all this. These are all auction finds. Got all of these at the auction. I have a few more, so this will not be the last one. And of course, you never know what I'm going to find next week. So, love going to the auction. It's a nice social time. Get to see a lot of beautiful antiques. Can't get them all though. All you can do is place your bid and hope yours ends up the winner. I'm always trying, of course. Oops, I almost grabbed 2 pages there. That wouldn't tell the story correctly, now would it? Must be hard sometimes to take a whole book and to cut it down into a comic book, just small sections. That's what I thought of when I saw that big one right there. I was like, how do you tell the story in just a few words? It's like writing a synthesis to a screenplay. Kind of have to tell it without telling all, and say it in a few words. That was a hard one to turn over. Roman days. Oh my God, trying to get one page. Pretty cool to be able to see the magazine like this, huh? The comic book. It's always nice to be able to see without having to pay, right? Good move. This is going back in history. That's an old one. Just find it funny, the first video that I did not have a year on it. Which was magazine 24. The beginning of time, really, for the comics. Turning good stories into comic books. To tell, but not tell all. It's just another way of drawing interest into people wanting to read the book. A teaser. Caesar. But this gives you the mental images at least. So when you read the book, you mentally, you know, if you can't picture it all by the words, which a good book definitely draws a picture in your mind, but this helps to put a lot more reality into it when they did this. So it was a good move. I'm sure a very profitable one too. These are all part of an auction find. Had a nice little pile of them, and I got them. Of course, you see a lot of things at the auction you'd like to get your hands on, especially for me because I like doing the videos. That's my niche. I have a video niche. But you can't get them all. Then I also don't have a good general idea of what people would like to turn around and see. I did ask that once, and someone says, well, we want to see the antique toys. But you know, they're very expensive. I started looking when they were doing auctions on some of those, and it's like, the little metal toys and everything. I mean, some were still even in boxes, but the money they wanted was like, whoa. Okay, we got some really good time collectors fighting and bidding on this. And of course, I'm not in that league. I'm just a simple little old lady. If I had some nice fan funding, that's that little eye in the upper right hand corner, that might help me out a little bit more. So if you want to, you can. It'd be appreciated, of course. Help me to find some more great finds. But right now, a lot of what I'm doing is taking all kinds of little knickknacks and stuff from different auctions, putting them all together and doing a video to help show people how going to auctions and yard sales and stuff, you can decorate your house real cheap. So I think that should be a good TV show, really. Combine all the auction finds and yard sale finds to decorate a home. It's an economical way of dressing up your house. And I think that would make a good series on TV. Alright, there you go. I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. So this one's really in pretty good shape. Pages are all there. Just a couple of little, you know, but that's part of wear and tear. Other than that, this one's in really good shape. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, this is an old Avon bottle. I put some blue food coloring only because it should be, I mean, it's got a fish, you know? And in the back, it has the weeds and the fish going through and stuff. Beautiful, beautiful design bottle. Don't know what was in it. See, you can see all the beads and stuff. And underneath it says Avon. Oops, upside down here. It says Avon, and then there's an S. Gee, I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. There you go, Avon. And it's got, oh, it's a 3. Avon 3. Alright, but there's a beautiful little story behind this bottle. Now, this bottle was in a box with a bunch of stuff for men. And I had come late to the auction and stuff. So I just glanced in the bottle, in the box and stuff. I could see, I thought it was just a vase because the cap was not on with it. So I'm looking at it and it's like, I don't want the rest of the content, so I'm not bidding on it. So one of the men, you know, he was the highest bid for the stuff that was on the table, so he had a choice of what he wanted to take. So he took three boxes and stuff, and they're just piling it all on top of each other. I go, oh no, don't do that. I said, there's a beautiful vase in there. And the man that was buying it, he looked at me and he says, well, I don't care about the vase. I says, well, if you don't care about the vase, be a sweetheart and give it to me. So the man just took his stuff and he's taking it out to his vehicle and everything. And so the auction, of course, continues, and I bid in on a box and stuff, so I'm going to take it out to my car and stuff. And I go out the door and there he was, right there. He came with the bottle and he gave it to me. He says, you know, it wasn't a vase. It actually even had a cover. And I looked at him, I says, oh my God, I says, you are a sweetheart. And of course I thanked him and everything. So you see, it's communication, it's socializing. So going to an auction has a lot of good purposes. But I thought this was a beautiful piece, and I got it for free. Alright, so free is always good. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, this comic book is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bront. And of course this is 15 cents. And this is number 59. Okay, now number 59, see, pretty good on the sides and everything. Just a little bit right there. Seem to all be intact here. And this one does have a date of May of 1949. That's not, the other one didn't have that. Number 24 did not have a date. So I don't know how many of these they issued every year, but for the other one to be 24, it was quite a few years before that. Alright. These are the casts. A lot of the books ended up making comic books after. Oh, this paper's a little bit thicker. Or it feels thicker anyhow. Trying to be careful, grabbing the corners in order to turn it. And they are old books. Trying to show you all the pages and stuff, so if you want to read some of it, you probably can just pause the video, get in there and put it on full screen on the computer and stuff. You can read the stories. sometimes it's interesting to read old stories because they're worded differently as far as their language. Also, by doing this, it gives you a general idea of the condition of the magazine. That helps any of you collectors out there. Funny how the illustration sometimes all by itself can tell a story of what's going on. Jeez, catch 'em. See, back then, comic books were all made from the real books till the imagination grew. Beautiful illustrations, huh? Did such beautiful work. Not only is it a comic book, it's a work of art, really. History, art, literature. Here we go, 15 cents. There's only 15 cents each post paid. Alright. Not bad, huh? For the year of it. People storing it and everything. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing this one to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. And if you wish, you may always fan fund me. That's that little eye in the upper right hand corner. So I can get out there and find some more of these great finds and bring it right to you in video form. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, now these are shot glasses, but these are very special ones because these are German shot glasses. And believe me, they sure look like they can hold more than a shot. So maybe in Germany they do it bigger. Because they're definitely bigger than the shot glasses we have, but that's what it said, shot glasses. And these are auction finds. Okay, so let me show them all to you. Let's see if I can get in a way. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the lighting's good right here. So that's a nice one. Let me Get another one here. I got good lighting, so I'm going to stay right here. Look at the beautiful scenery. You get to see the building and the way of the land. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. It's nice to have all the scenery on them and stuff. Exactly what town it comes from. Always cool. Very nice. And a nice little gold rim on them too. So really nice. They kind of dent in, as you can see, underneath. All the way to there. Cute little dent in. There we go. Look at the mountains, huh? Wow. Have mountains like that. What a beautiful view. Get all the water while you're boating, looking at beautiful mountains. Ah, that is nice. Okay, and this one here must be the flowers of the land. They're special flowers. Love the beautiful gold rim on top. Alright. I hope you've enjoyed seeing all of these. They're awful pretty, ain't they? Look at that. Beautiful shot glasses. All from Germany. Alright. Be sure to sub me. Join me as a friend. And if you wish, you may always fan fund me. That's that little eye in the upper right hand corner. And that'll help me get out there and find some more great finds. And bring them right to you in video form. So you can see everything there is out there. How's that? Alright. Bye-bye now. Okay, today we have some comic books. These are all auction fine and stuff. And this is the classic illustration. It was only 15 cents. And this was number 24. Now number 59 is from 1949. So this to be 24 is a lot sooner. There's no date on it. Okay. And this is Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court by Mark Twain. Okay, it's a nice comic book. You can tell the age by looking at the pictures. And of course the age of the book itself. It was only 15 cents back then for a nice comic book like this. You never know what you're going to find at the auction. So there was a little pile of a few of these. So I got them. I thought it'd be something different to bring to my YouTube friends. Especially those of you who collect old comic books. The cover may be a little bit rough and stuff, but as you can see, the pages are really nice. Of course, I know condition, condition, condition is everything. But good condition on the inside. Through all the years of storing, it's a wonder. $0.15 is definitely not something you can buy today. They go for a pretty price now. Stuck being able to grab just one page there. It's quite the story, huh? Of course, you can always slow down the video so you can zoom in, catch all the story. There was a hanging there, wasn't there? One page missing. Oh, well, that ruins the story. Oh, here's the page. Let's go back. Yes. Okay. There's the page. I'm going to flip it over. I was in hopes the page would still be around. This is the first time I'm going through this. There we go. Line it up right. There. That's terrible to have that way happen. Just a good view of some of the old comic books. This one must be pretty close to being 100 years old. Look at that. I always thought whenever they done the comments that we put the year on it and stuff. So I was really surprised to see this one not even having a date on it. But it was only number 24, so it was the beginning of time. Okay, so just a little bit on the rough cover. And this is the back. Yeah, absolutely no date. Number 24, but no date at all. 15 cents. Connecticut Yankee. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we have a few more to bring you. Alright, bye-bye. Okay, we have a couple of these great big bottles here. First we have this big blue one here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stars. Alright. And a 4 underneath. So here we have that one. In the back, of course, we have an eagle. Nice blue. Very nice blue. Okay, and then we have a green one. That's George Washington. They're both on the same height. Do look like they was part of a collection here. Of course, we have the eagle with the stars. Only 9 stars on this one. Okay, and the cover on here says Lest Oil Products Incorporate. What does it say here? Hall, York, Mass. Okay. Alright. So how do you like that? A couple of beautiful glass bottles. Just thought I'd bring them to you. I have a spot for them. They're really nice. I like them. So these are keepers for sure. Ah. One's got a little dot of paint on there. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Couple of beautiful glass bottles. Alright. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have an auction find. When I first saw this, I thought, oh, don't worry. I thought it was a postcard. So I'm going, wow, don't worry postcard. That's kind of cool in a way. But then I flipped it over. And look at this. It's advertisement for a loan. Loans of $10 or more made to anyone, housekeepers or working man. Ask us what you want to know. Tell us how much money you need. All we will ask is that you satisfy us that you can afford to pay a small payment each month, each week or month without hardship to yourself, and we will make you a loan. If you feel the need of a little ready money quickly, confidentially, at a reasonable cost, you should call us first. East Liberty Loan Association. So this was a nice little advertising. Look at that. Because I don't have the year. Bell phone 3925. Huh. Wow. Okay, so now you know that this really, really is old. Because look at that. Bell phone. 3925. For a phone number to be that's how old this is. Well, sometimes you just have to look a little bit more at what you got to get the year. Isn't that something? So we know that was an old one, huh? Can you imagine that? Bell tone. I have a couple of those things that the phone number is just numbers from way back then. Alright, so how do you like that? A don't worry card. Kind of cool, isn't it? Just sometimes when you go to auctions and stuff, you find very interesting little things. And of course, what's interesting to one may not be to another, but this was kind of cool to find. So don't worry. Bye-bye now. Okay, here we are with some more auction find. And I just found this so beautiful. Look at this. Really, look at that. So beautiful. It's got all three girls. There's absolutely no markings on it, you know, so I can't really tell where it's from or anything about the year. It's just a beautiful piece. Three lovely ladies holding that together. I think it was like a flower vase. Looks like it is. Okay, it's just a nice pillar with the three ladies. Very pretty. So I thought that was rather elegant. So I think I'll call this the elegant video. Okay, and then we have from Lewiston, Maine, this beautiful, delicate little cup. Let's see, made in Germany. Oh, wow. Okay. Cup for Lewiston, Maine, made in Germany. Beautiful. So I paired that up with it because of the roses in it. And the rose also goes with the center of the dress here with this pinkish burgundy color and stuff. And also with the gold that's all around to match with the gold of the fanciness. And then I've added this plate. It's a grandmother plate. It says, your heart overflows with understanding and love. Your smile is radiant as the stars up above. You always stand by in sunshine or rain and give yourself without thought of gain. You're truly grandmother, the like of which there is no other. So, because of all the gold and everything, also because of the rose flowers, to go with the rose flowers and stuff, I thought this piece be nice. So if you have like a little shelf area, and then on the wall you can have this one right here. So this be your scenery here, like that. Alright, or you could just have it like this here. Back it up, put it like that. This to the side and stuff. And this can become where you drop your keys and stuff when you first come in the house. Or you can add a few little chocolate kisses or whatever on top there when the grandkids come over. So you can kind of put this plate anywhere. So you can put it up there, or you can put it behind this one, depending on your wall and stuff. So you just decide the space you have and how you want to place them. But I thought these three pieces look kind of cool together. All about the roses and the gold. Alright, hope you've enjoyed this. This is an auction find, of course. And it's like this was the important piece. And I'm trying to mix things up with it to go with it and stuff. But I just fell right in love with this beautiful, beautiful vase. I just love it. Alright. So be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and share this video with others. It's always nice. And you know, they should probably start a show on people who go to yard sales and auction find and redecorate their home. Because that's pretty much what I'm finding is like, oh, that is so cute. It's beautiful. So I trade it with other stuff that I have in the house and everything. And of course I've added a few extra little knick-knack shelves, and not little, big knick-knack shelves. And displaying all the beautiful finds that I have. Because some you know, you just love. Like this is something I just love, this piece. So there are pieces I love, and pieces, well, I'll put them back in the auction. You know, sell them again. But this one here is definitely a keeper. I love it. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, today we have some of the odds and ends that were part of an auction find. So I'll have to keep going to the auction to find the mates. Because a lot of times people will put one piece in and they want to make sure you go buy another box that they have, which will have the other piece. So this happens a lot at auctions, especially people who do it for a living. They just keep taking things to the auction and they mix and match it. So sometimes, you know, even with a set of dishes and stuff, you got to keep going till you find the rest of your set. So I also have one of those that I'm trying to finish collecting, and so far I've gotten twice pieces that go to one set. So I think this is the same with this here. So I have to keep my eyes out, especially when it comes to the elephant. Oh, all right. So this is a little bear and stuff. Probably somebody made it all themselves because it looks that way. Which is part of a salt and pepper shaker. Okay, and we, of course we have a little doggy. And I think you would just put a candle in there. I'm not quite sure. Then we have a little rabbit here where you can just hang your keys. So you put him up on the wall and you can hang, there's 3 little spots there where you can just hang your keys up and stuff. So that's a key holder. Beautiful little wooden rabbit. He's cute. Then we've got this turtle. Now I'm not really sure what he's supposed to do. Cute little turtle. But on his back, he's got these 4 holes. So I'm almost thinking that this turtle is one that you would put those sticks for scenting. You know, and you light them up and it smokes out and puts a different smell in your house. So I think that's what this turtle's all about. And this cow, he's an interesting piece. Everybody really, really likes him. And some wanted to have just him, and that's it. But he's got measuring spoons on his back. Different shades of yellow. A light and a dark and a yellow. And then just spoons that sit right in there and stuff. So you got your measuring spoons on his back. Cute little cow. So if you're decorating your kitchen country style, he's an important piece. Made in Taiwan underneath it says. Alright. He's awful cute. Got everybody's attention. Alright, now I saved this one because this is my favorite, and I sure hope to be able to find the other one. It's part of a salt and pepper shaker, as you can see right there. But look at the stones that are on him. Look at that. Inside the flowers, these are real stones. Look at that. The fun part is the stones are all there. Look at the eyes. Look at that. It's just so pretty. Love them. So he's really a cute one. I would really, really like to find the other one. So I'm going to keep going. Look at that. Beautiful. Glass eyes there. Nice stones. Ruby eyes. And all the other pretty colors there. But he's just adorable. Just a beautiful find. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll see what we can find at the auction. Bring it right to you in video form. Just so you can feel like you're at the auction for those of you who don't get out so much. Alright, these are some of the great finds. Alright, bye-bye. Okay, let's go back to the 80s. And some may even be older. I'm thinking maybe Thomas here is a little bit older. He's kind of made out of wood, and he's got his little magnet to hook up. Rather an old piece, isn't he? Number 12. Pretty much lost everything there. He's quite a cute little fella. And this one here had eyes too, so he's a Tonka. So he's in there. Whoops, he wants to go backwards. Alright. So in the trucks, they're from the 80s. I lost his back doors there. This one's 88. No, 87. And this one's 88. Alright. So then we have a few of the older little trucks here. This one here. There we go. Actually goes up. So you can see the whole engine. Kind of an old rusty one there. I had like 3 or 4 bags. So I looked underneath to check the dates and everything. See if I could get the older ones and everything. Because nobody really cares too much about the new ones. So there's some interesting, look at this one, isn't that something? Very interesting looking. And that one there is rather unique. I don't know why that's hanging out, to let you know. Look at this one. Even with the tiny, tiny little steering right there. Little steering wheel. Hot rods of its days. Okay. This one's just a unique one. Look at that. It's a lobster. Lobster mobile. Ah, really cute. Alright. And we have that one there. Nice one. 63. 4x4 truck. This one lost right there. But he's a nice oldie. From what I understand, he was from some movie show. That this one come from. 18 or something like that. So he's got a little history behind him. Let me get this one here. 914 Hot Wheel Racing. He's kind of cool. And we get that one there. So these are just some of the old ones, just to take you back a little bit. So I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more of these good old finds. It's not that often that I get to do little toys and stuff, but if we find them, we'll bring them to you. These are all auction finds. Alright? So we got a couple of sand piles here, sand pits, sand boxes. There you go. The kids are using them for sand boxes. The adults use them for horseshoeing. So the kids need toys to play in it. So here they go. They got some extra toys now. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we have a kitchen set. Now these are all from different auctions, but I paired them all up together. And I'll show you a little bit of the difference. Because right now, if you look at it, these two plates really look the same. I mean, the nice design, the way it's framed, they're both exactly framed the same. But there is a difference between them. Okay. I think age probably is the most difference between them. Because this one here, as you can see, and these can hang on the wall, or if you have a mantle, you know, in your kitchen and stuff that you put your dish towel hanging on and stuff, have a little rack and stuff, then these can be on the rack along with that, just to add design to your kitchen and stuff. Or you can get those wires to just hang them on the wall like that and just have that right there beside it, whichever way you want. But here we have all the pairs and stuff. Very beautiful. And you can see it's just plain in the back. It's got where you can put wire if you don't want that. That happens to be what is there. Okay. And stuff. And then we have just pairs hanging. Nice little ceramic piece. Just a whole bunch of pairs all the way around. Cute. Alright, with some of your little brush here, a little spoon. Just add a few of the little kitchen stuff right into it and stuff. And then you have this one here. Now the difference between these, of course, you know, you got some of your watermelon and tomatoes and whatever. But the difference, I believe, is going to be the age of them. I mean, they look the same, but this one, as you can see, looks like the picture. At least just for this one. Or they may have done it this way. Looks like it's all kind of cracked up and stuff. But I think the difference is the age of these. That one also did not have anything there. And if you look right here, see how this is? And you go here, see how defined that is? You can really see the whole design. And that's with each of them. You see the design right there. And on this one here, you don't really see that. So you go to all of them, you don't really see that. It's pretty much plain. So there's a difference in the design. See, even though they're shaped the same, I mean, this really shows that leaf. And this one's kind of just not there, really. Shows the marking of what it should be, but isn't. So, there may be an age difference in these. Alright, so that's the only difference I can tell. This one's a lot more defined in everything than what this one is. Almost like the leaves are different. All these are very pronounced. Alright, so that's basically the difference between them. Always got to look for the little details. But they were in different finds, so it was just kind of funny because they both have the orange string in the back, which kind of got me surprised in the first place. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing you this. But that's how you can turn around and go to auctions, go to yard sales. You can go from one yard sale to another. Find some pieces here and some pieces there. Put them all together. And look at the nice setting you have. You get to design really nice and cheaply. Don't have to go to the store and pay full price for everything. You just keep going and match it all up. You'll find it. You'll get it. And a heck lot cheaper. So you can design a home very inexpensively by going to yard sales or auctions. All right. Bye-bye now.